Today I got deep fried. W10 UCD. Okay, I thought it was just me. This trunk is not even opening. That was weird. Anyway, so, okay, I thought she was a bit of a four-seater. I mean, she technically is, but, like, basically, it's been a long time since I've driven this van, and I was like, I thought she was a four-seater when I was looking in here, and yes, she is. She basically is. So, all I know is, like, this morning, hey, I'm working from 6 to 10:30 and everything, and already just a lot on my mind for my family today, because to explain the title of the video, today my grandmother on my mother's side is having surgery because, like, she was recently diagnosed with a serious form of cancer, and, you know, let's just say, hey, it's been a little stressful for us lately and stuff, without going into detail. So, you know, hopefully the day won't be as crazy and everything, especially with me driving deep fried of all vans and stuff, because, like, this is a good van. This one drives well, but I feel like every time I drive deep fried, there's always some drama, always an issue and everything, whether it's on the road or with some passengers. So, hopefully, we don't deal with any of that today. And someone left a water bottle in here? Dude. And a hairbrush. I'm sick of cleaning out these vans. I'm gonna need a disinfect too. Like, I'm sorry, it's just nasty. Oh, and I didn't even check the cup holders yet. Okay. That cup holder's good. Like, if I see money in this one, I'm taking it. No money. Okay. Let's hard cut to the middle of my shift. It's right now 7:03, and I just finished an express run to Journal Square. So, yeah. Like, this is actually not bad and everything. I know yesterday was Veterans Day, and, like, yeah, it's crazy how there's not as much traffic as there normally would be. And, I'm getting, like, this is a normal thing when you're driving the wheelchair vans. You always get a pickup for a potential disabled passenger. I wish VIA, please do this when it's like the next passenger, so that way you're not worried about, oh, what if they're actually in a wheelchair, which they almost never are. I only had one in a wheelchair, and that was it. And that was from a few months ago. You go watch that video when you get the chance. But basically, that's that. And everything. I know it's impossible, but I'm gonna see if I can catch this light. It's right now 9:10, well, 9:09 really, but it's about to be 9:10. But I said all that to say that I got about officially about an hour left for my shift, but I got one line run that will with one passenger starting at over here at Newport, over by the light rail station, and then you know, taking care of everything else and stuff. So all together, we'll see how it goes and everything. And this passenger that I'm picking up, if I'm correct, where she has to be dropped off, it's basically like right around the corner from where the lot is located and everything. And by the time I drop her off, it should be time to just deadhead back anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm back a little bit later than I wanted to, only because of the fact that what happened was after completing the line run from Newport, I ended up coming back and close to the lot way too early. Like, it wasn't even 9:50 yet. So I was like, let me just do one more shuttle run, like whichever passengers go into wherever, I'll take it. And it ended up being one passenger that needed to go to Newport. So went over there and then came back, and then that's that. So yeah, pretty pretty crazy day and everything. I think like one of the biggest highlights was at first, like, there was a stopped school bus on one of the side streets and everything, and basically I was 2 cars behind, like, the car that was like right behind the sign and everything. And you know, I saw him and the second car go, and then thankfully there was a crossing guard that was right there, and I asked to confirm, and from what I heard, I believe she said yes, so I was able to proceed. Like, I'm frankly hoping for no tickets. Like, that'll annoy me if I end up getting one and everything, especially because of, like I said, I always get drama whenever I drive deep fry. I'm not even gonna mention what scared me the most on Spotify, but basically that's that. Hold up. Will be released the week. I got a text from Via. Like, I'll look at it later. Like, it looked like it's gonna be something relating to the week of Thanksgiving, which I don't know if it's next week or the week after. Like, I personally don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but at the same time, you know, I don't know. So I honestly just want to, like, go home and just relax and everything, because, like, I know I'm definitely going to be needed for, like, a peace of mind for my mom's sake, only because of the fact that, like I said earlier today, my grandmother is having surgery, hopefully to be able to get the cancer that's in her removed and stuff, only because, like, it's just been a lot for us for the last few months and everything. Like, back in late September, my great uncle passed away, which is my grandmother's brother, who was my grandmother's brother-in-law and stuff. He was, like, diagnosed with a serious form of cancer and everything, and unfortunately it wasn't treatable and stuff, and you know, he finally passed back in October and stuff. So, you know, there was that. And right now my grandmother is having surgery, and I am hoping that things go well and everything. If so, great. If not, we'll frankly see how to go from there and everything. And all I know is I will mention this on Patreon probably later, and also you're welcome to follow me on the Raymond Waters Imagination WhatsApp channel. That I'll put the link in the description for. I am basically towards the halfway mark for Project Stuffed Crust. Basically the one theme park that I was looking forward to working on the entire time, I am almost completed. I mean, just today I thought of another idea just to add to the park and everything, just to help with certain things, because, like, if it's one thing that annoys me while I'm driving, and like, I'm likely gonna get some mean comments about this, but I frankly don't care, but basically, when there's some people that are not vigilant or moving fast, even though there is a vehicle right in front of them. Now, granted, if you have some medical situation or whatever, that's completely understandable. But when you could move as fast as possible to be able to minimize the congestion on the road, please do so. Even while coming back, I was behind one slow driver for a few blocks and everything, and it kind of annoys me. Like, you know, that moment when, you know, here in Jersey City, there are lights that, you know, a majority of them, you actually see the digital countdown and stuff. And basically, it's like we still have clearance, and sometimes you're behind a slow driver that for some reason stops at every corner even when there's no stop sign. I'm sorry to rant like that. And you know, so you know, I was behind this guy that I knew was going to do that just by the speed of it. Like, there's some drivers that are just so predictable. This month I'd be driving for 10 years, people, and I know how some people drive now. So basically I was able to get around him, and I didn't have to deal with it for the rest of the way. Either way, I knew I was going to be driving a little bit out of pocket on the way back to the lot and stuff. But, you know, hopefully all goes well. And one thing I'm hoping for is, if you saw on X on Thursday, unfortunately, I had a case where all the ticket machines for New Jersey Transit was acting up when I was taking the light rail. And basically, to park my truck at one of the light rail stations, where I parked, it costs about $3 and everything. But unfortunately, it did over 80 transactions because of a glitch, which basically wiped out my entire paycheck from last week. So, you know, I was able to report it to the bank, and right now they're in the process. I'm in the process of getting that back. But altogether, I'm just hoping that goes well and everything, because like it was kind of annoying and stuff, not having that much money and everything, and having to essentially borrow some money and stuff. Like even the reason why my tank is full, for instance, like my dad borrowed my truck yesterday and everything, and he was able to go to the gas station, which I'm grateful for context. It's just, you know, it would have been nice if I would have been able to do so myself and everything. And I mean, granted, after he got home, I had to like clean down my truck, only because like for a while, like I was able to clean the exterior last week, but the interior was a little bad, so I did some deep cleaning. And yeah, so that's really it. I'm not gonna drive home right away. I do want to book for next week and everything, because like honestly, if I was to drive home right now, it's only to be able to see like the last few minutes of Let's Make a Deal. Oh, but at this point, like I essentially missed today's episode, which, oh well. And I'm gonna be just missing episodes going forward, because next week I will start to work from 7 to 1. Now I prefer that now, only because of like in the wheelchair vans, not only do you get fewer passengers, you get a bigger paycheck. And basically I got mad when VIA reduced the hours for driving and stuff, which was kind of annoying in my opinion. And because, like, I'll say this because it's public knowledge and everything, how much driver partners for VIA Jersey City get paid. By 11 o'clock, I have $100. And basically, by the time I stop, it's basically around $80, in and around $80 and everything. But, you know, like, the sooner you could start your van in the morning, the sooner you get paid. And not to mention, you get a little bit of extra money after you drop off your last passenger, which is pretty cool. Like, you're not driving too much out of pocket depending on where you drop off your last passenger, which is great. Great. It's about 15 minutes, I believe. But really, that's that. Like, I might go to McDonald's across the street and everything. Hopefully the outbreak that they had has since been taken care of, and that's that. See y'all later.